One thing that a lot of fans around the world are really looking forward to when it comes to Star Wars Episode 9 has all to do with exactly how J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio will treat the character of General Leia and actress Carrie Fisher in Episode 9. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, a lot of people have been wondering exactly what is coming our way for Episode 9, the final film of the Skywalker saga. Now, unfortunately, just under 2 years ago, we lost a great actress in this world, and that was, of course, Carrie Fisher. She's played so many different roles over the years, one of which she's very well known for, that, of course, being Princess Leia from the original trilogy and General Leia in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. So, J.J. Abrams and Carrie Fisher's brother, they actually came up with the idea of using the unused footage from The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens, and were able to create a big plot piece for Leia in Episode 9. Now, recently we learned just about how Disney will use Leia and Carrie Fisher in Episode 9, what their plans are for this movie, and exactly how it will resonate with fans. Now, recently Oscar Issac, he was in New York for just one day. He spoke to Melissa from Daily Beast. Go ahead and check out the full article below in the description. He talked a lot about Star Wars Episode 9, Leia, and Carrie Fisher, and exactly how Disney and Lucasfilm are treating her and her character. And this is what the story had to say. It states, "When we talk, Isaac is in New York for one day to promote and attend the New York Film Festival premiere of At Eternity's Gate. Then it's back on a plane to London, where Pinewood Studios and Star Wars await. Episode 9, the last of Disney's new Skywalker trilogy, will see Isaac reprise the role of dashing Resistance pilot Poe Dameron, whose close relationship with Carrie Fisher's General Leia evokes joy, but also melancholy after Fisher's untimely passing. Each film was planned in part as a celebration and send-off to each of the original trilogy's most beloved heroes. In The Force Awakens, Han Solo. In The Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker. Fisher, meanwhile, had hoped to save Leia's spotlight for one last movie, but passed unexpectedly long before filming began. Director J.J. Abrams, returning close to the trilogy, he opened with Episode 7, has since said that unseen footage of Fisher from that previous film and film will ensure that General Leia actually appears once again. However, briefly, for his part, Isaac promises the still untitled 9th film will pay appropriate homage to Leia and to Fisher's sense of fun. The story deals with that quite a bit, he says. It's a strange thing to be on the set and to be speaking of Leia and having Carrie not be around. There's definitely some pain in that still, he says. Compared to the first two installment, there's a looseness and an energy to the way that we're shooting that this actually does feel different. It's been really fun being back with JJ, with all of us working in a really close way. I just feel like there's an element of almost senioritis, you know, he laughs, since everything just feels way looser and people aren't taking it quite as seriously. But still, just having a lot of fun. I think that energy is going to translate to a really great movie. Fisher's absence is felt keenly on set, Isaac says, as it is to reassure us both. However, he reiterates, it deals with the amazing character that Carrie created in a really beautiful way. And that's what Isaac had to say in this story by the Daily Beast, thanks to Melissa. So, very interesting here. Now, we do know that Disney and Lucasfilm, we've known this, that they will be using unused footage from The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. But it's really great to know that they have this plan in place right now to keep Carrie the way that we actually do know her as General Leia and as Princess Leia in the past films. And if you guys had to ask me, I am very curious as to how J.J. Abrams and Carrie Fisher's brother came up with this idea, because I know well before they came up with this idea, they actually disagreed to bring Leia back and to actually have her either in the form of reused footage. In fact, Kathleen Kennedy at one point in time denied that they would be using unused footage, you know, from both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And then I guess they went into negotiations and came to this final conclusion here where they're going to be using that footage. Now, my favorite part of this, of course, is when it states, you know, Episode 9, the last of Disney's new Skywalker trilogy, will see Isaac reprise the role of dashing Resistance pilot Poe Dameron, whose, alright, close relationship with Carrie Fisher's General Leia evokes joy, but also, alright, melancholy after Fisher's untimely passing. Now, we do know that they're going to honor her in a specific way in Episode 9, and I cannot wait to see exactly what they are going to do. Like I say, if you guys want to go ahead and check out that full story below in the description, it will be linked down there. Very interesting read for sure. They also go more into Oscar Isac's other project as well. So looking at everything here for Episode 9, we do know that Leia is going to be somewhat of a prominent character in this film. Parts of Chris Terrio's concepts of Leia apparently transferred over into Episode 9, so I would definitely have to say that him working with Chris Terrio is a great thing. You know, having two writers on Episode 9, I think is only going to help the story overall. Something that we didn't necessarily see with The Last Jedi, which was just Rian Johnson. Originally, I think that The Last Jedi was supposed to be both Colin Trevorrow and Rian, if I'm not mistaken. But looking at Episode 9, guys, I gotta say, I am really, really interested to see exactly how they will send the character of Leia off. I would love to hear your predictions below in the comments. How do you think that they will end Leia's story in Episode 9? And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.